I'm back again with another music video reaction. My name is Josh. Thanks for checking out the channel. If you click the thumbnail, you're here to hear some NF. Hear and see, since it's, a video. But anyway, so I discovered NF just a little bit back at the suggestion of some viewers, so thank you for that. And then I've been on a little bit of a journey, and if you've clicked on this video, you probably know about the NF journey. If not, so the NF journey, to my understanding, basically is just checking out the NF videos and the music from the very beginning and kind of checking it out in chronological order because things build upon each other, and it kind of tells the story of NF's journey through his mental health, his mental well-being, as well as a lot of other things that have happened. So it's been quite the journey so far. We got through Mansion and then into Therapy Session, and I think we just finished Therapy Session because now we're going into Outro, which I think is off the next album, but I'm not 100% sure, so because I think there's an Intro 3 some people have told me about, but I haven't gotten to that one yet. So I think this is the order. This is off the order that was on the list that you guys have set me up with. So let's go ahead and check this one out.
Dedicated, the definition of dedication. Wrote this on record while I was levitating. Sitting in my room with the pen and paper. I'm innovative. They've been afraid of me since I was a second grader. I'm the kid on the playground. Mama told you to never play, but there's levels of music and I'm in the elevator, going up to the top floor. Look how we elevated. But you don't know the brand by now. You better get educated. Take both of my arms, rip them out of sockets and separate them. Forgive me, yeah, I know I get animated. Don't matter, I still write a better record than yours without a hesitation. Never been more motivated. Just look at all the minds I've opened and penetrated. See, I am the voice of all these kids that think things but never say them. That's why they come to my shows wearing the NF hoodies and hats low like we're carrying weapons. Put the controllers away, it's game over.
Alright, so I'm going to have to stop it a little bit because there's just a lot of things that are starting to ring true here as it's mimicking clearly the first intro. So there's a good bit of things, a lot of the caution tape that was there from the first one as well. It looks like the same scene. It's almost looks like it's shot in the same way. It's just at night and after an accident's happened. What he's even saying here, though, is also really solid because he's talking about, maybe discovering the fact that his music is so powerful to his followers and those that listen to his music because it means a lot to them. And that's kind of the gist that I'm kind of getting just from the viewers and the commenters and how important it is.
I promise I'm way colder. The fans keep saying that they're hungry for new music. Well, that's pretty convenient because I just made a plate for them. And I don't hear what none of y'all are saying. I just sit at the keys feeling the music. Got me thinking I'm Beethoven. The game needs a makeover. If you've been waiting, the wait's over. You ain't noticed y'all about to witness a takeover. Yeah, they're waiting on me to match the emotion that I had in the last one. What if I don't? They gon' tell me that I'm losing my passion. If I do, am I repeating my actions? Yeah, look, how could you leave us as massive? There ain't nothing I could write that'll match that. My biggest fear writing this record wasn't putting out trash. It was disappointing myself in the fan base. Now I want you to picture me. I'm in a hotel rapping, crying on the floor of the bathroom, staring in the mirror of my room, handshaking, playing How Could You Leave Us through the speakers on my iPhone, trying to figure out if I'ma always feel the way that I feel, or maybe someday I can learn to be happy, or maybe I can't be. Cause if the music ain't emotional enough, are they gonna call me a has-been?
Okay, so that whole little bit there and the whole verse about that's something that I've been curious about. Just the fact that his music is so ingrained with his emotions and his feelings, and quite honestly, a lot of the things that have gone wrong and how he deals with that. So, what if things do go right? And if he gets the things that he wants, or the circumstance and the situation that he wants to be in, would that change his music? And would his fans still, be able to follow him? It's a very interesting question. I'm glad that, of course, he thought about it as well. But that's interesting. And I never really kind of thought about. I guess there's always the pressure of, especially if you've made a successful album, or two in this case, and I think this is coming onto the third one. If you do change, there's always going to be somebody that hates on you for something. Oh, well, you don't sound like you did the last one. Well, you sound just like you did the last one. There's not going to be a win. Everybody wins. And I guess that would add a lot more pressure and anxiety. But at least he knows that going in. But interesting, because I was also curious as to what would keep him, in a negative-ish kind of circle, whether it be, anxiety or fears. But I was like, fears about what? And then this kind of helps.
has always been the root of my music. If I cut it off, how am I supposed to keep growing? If I let it go, won't my whole career be in ruins? That's when I realized this whole conversation is stupid. I never cared to impress people that don't even know me. I strike what I feel, somehow it started a movement trying to enjoy a career, but I don't know how to do it when I spend all of my time being afraid I'm gonna lose it. But then I figured out the reason they follow me, the reason why these fans surrounding me. It's not cause I'm a rap god, I don't need you people to bow to me. All they ever did was doubt me, now everyone's proud of me. Acknowledge me and not you ain't ignoring the following. I'm just teaching them something they couldn't learn in colleges. This is for the kids feeling like they live at the bottom, and every day of their lives feel like it's darker than Halloween. Yeah, you ain't alone out there, look around you, we got a lot of fans in here. Couple 100,000, that's what we did last year. Listen to intro 3 trying to kill my fare. They'll get that in a minute, we about to shatter the critics. I am a savage, admit it, a lot of baggage I live in. That's why the passion is different, really don't care if they get it. We're only 3 records in it, and this is just the beginning. I'm home. Real music, real music, real music, real music.
Okay, so there was a lot of things going through my head as he was finishing the song, and I just didn't want to stop though because it was very cool and very impactful. It literally is somewhat like he's speaking to the thoughts that I've had as I've been going through the journey, so to speak. So I guess he's done a good job at getting his point across, because it's so interesting, because he's even talked about like the pressures that he has now, or that, you know, after he's had these successful albums. And it kind of goes back to the point of, you know, this was never to really impress people. It just turns out that there was a bunch of people that felt very similar and found a lot of solace and comfort in his music. And he just needs to remember that. That was a good one. Plus the visuals of, again, you're walking through, you had a reel that was there. That was the plane, right? Which was, I think you guys told me it was basically a representation of like the music industry, or like something to do with music labels anyway. But you guys had explained it to me. Man, I really like that one. The only thing is, he said through intro 3. Did I miss intro 3? I thought this was next on the list. Okay, so I'm going to go back and check, unless I've already done intro 3. I think I did intro 2, and that was on Therapy Session. I don't remember intro 3. Did I miss that one? I'll check, and then let me know in the comments section. If so, I'll get back to it, or if it's coming up, then it'll be coming up shortly. That one, outro, that was a good one, just because it was kind of the melding of the first 2 intros that I've heard anyway, as well as some of the other music videos, just kind of cinching them in there. It was cool visuals as he was talking about and reflecting on what his songs were about and his pains. Like, you've seen his mother there, you've seen the accident, which I think is in reference to the one music video where it was the accident. Which one was that? I Just Want to Know? Something like that? I think that was it. Either way, let me know in the comment section. I really enjoyed this one. This actually might be my new favorite. That's hard, because I say that a lot. I don't know, I'll have to listen to it again. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Go hit that subscribe button if you would, be fantastic. And as always, you're awesome. Peace out.